So instead of thinking about health as the absence of disease, we want to start to think of health in terms of harmony and balance. And you say, well, what does that mean, harmony and balance? Well, that can actually mean a lot of different things, but I'd like to break it down for you into three simple chunks to help make it a little bit easier to understand. So the first piece, when we talk about harmony and balance, is we have to have a good balance of what's coming in and what's going out. We're eating far too much processed food, we're eating far too much fat, too much fried food, too much meat, and not enough whole plant-based, fruit-based food. So the first thing that you can do is to cut down on the amount of meat, dairy, gluten, and processed food, and focus more on the natural food that God gave us in the environment to help you feel better, and to start to sow those seeds for health. How you can plant that seed so that you can reap the harvest of good health in the future. Other part of that is it's not just our intake, but then we also want to make sure that we have good output. We want to make sure we're drinking enough water so that we're urinating regularly. We also want to make sure that we have good bowel health, where we're moving our bowels at least once every other day, ideally once a day, and good solid form stools. Having a lot of natural high fiber in your diet will help considerably with that. The second thing that we want to do to help harvest our health is we want to make sure we take good control of our mind. We are far too stressed out in America. The easiest thing you can do for that is to take 5 minutes twice a day and do a simple guided meditation. By just taking some time to detach from the world, turn the phone off, turn off the computer, your email will be fine, Facebook will be fine, Instagram will be fine. Turn it off and decompress. You'll be surprised how much clarity you can gain by taking the simple step of turning off the electronics and spending 5 to 6 minutes meditating. So the challenge is that meditation can be hard to learn. So what you may want to do is get a good meditation app like the Cleveland Clinic Stress app and do a 5 to 6 minute guided meditation. Doesn't take long, and you can reap a lot of benefits. The third part of harvesting the health is to make sure that the structure of your body is balanced. Because as we go through life, we develop aches, pains, strains that develop in the bones and the connective tissues, and then in the whole conduit system of the body. So what happens is, as those strains accumulate, the body doesn't function as well. And so the best thing to do to address that is to find a good osteopathic physician who does osteopathic manipulation. If that's not available, perhaps a good chiropractor or physical therapist, and then also finding a good acupuncturist, because the needle that we use in acupuncture can also help break down soft tissue restriction. So by doing those three things, you can help plant the seeds today so that you can reap the harvest of good health later on.